thank you for joining me. This is my first video. Yay! Well, I've done other videos on Instagram and stuff. This is my first YouTube video. And I kind of just wanted to, be on here just sending messages out, to just inspire and, knock on that door deep within. And hopefully my messages can spark that little interest and that little ignition to serve you a good purpose to better yourself. As I did, I wish that I came across these kind of videos to help, and instead, I just had to reflect on my life and my mistakes and the lessons and the people I've encountered and their mistakes and their lessons. I read a lot, so I read a lot about journeys and the scientific approach to things, the spiritual approach to things, and just the basic laws of attraction and just life itself and the ripples of our own cause and effects. And so I am here to just shine a light on certain things, and I just want to post these videos based on these ideas that I get. I get random thoughts in my head and visions and verbiage, circus parades in my head that I'm like, oh, I should talk about this, and to who? But to you. I don't necessarily have to be in front of a person. I can just put my videos up, and whoever I touch with this video, whoever I assist, I'm happy for that. It does serve me a good purpose, and it comes back to me. So I hope I fulfill whatever it is that you're needing from this. So if I've talked too much, I'm sorry. I'll get better. Again, it's my first video. So today's idea in my mind was felt it, dealt it, and released it. Okay? And what I mean by this is your emotions, your feelings to the things that people do to you, or that you do to yourself, or the things that you encounter in life. In my past, I always bury things inside, because based on my surroundings, and you'll learn this more through reading my blogs and things about me, that, I had a very, very troubled childhood. I had a very troubled past. Again, also filled with a lot of great adventures and experiences, but, most of it was self-taught. Although my father was a great influence in, pulling up your big girl drawers, and just being strong, and girls don't cry. And I grew up tough, and I grew up very rough and raised very strict. So I'm sorry, it's rude to not show my eyes, right? Okay. I grew up very strict, so I grew up in that boy environment. I was raised by a man and his brothers. I had one or two female role models to teach me how to be a great, respectable woman. So I'm grateful for that, But what I did mistakenly learn growing up was to suppress my emotions, suppress my feelings. That, you don't show what you feel, and that's it. You say how you feel instantly, and you don't hold on to that. You let that shit go. Sorry-ish. You let it go. But there was so much done to me as a child. There was so much done to me as a teenager. There was so much done to me as a young adult. I went through so much, and to hold that all in, like, God, what? Like, oh my gosh, I killed myself inside. So, now I'm learning as an older adult. I'm learning these things, and I want to share them with people that have walked in my shoes, and I guess eventually you'll find out what kind of shoes I've lived in, I've walked in, so that you can see for yourself, what you should apply to yourself and what might work. What might work, okay? Because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a clinical psychologist, although I do have a psychology degree. But I'm not a professional. I am a life experience professional, okay? So release is important, dealing with something is important, and feeling something is inevitable, right? We are human. We are in a flesh. Unless you're an alien from outer space, You are flesh, so you will feel. Everyone feels. I don't care how cold-hearted of a man or a woman you seem to be on the outside. Inside, you feel. I used to think, well, I used to know that I was super cold inside, right? I was a cold-hearted slave. Nothing I rule. A musical, so you'll find that out soon enough. But inside, I felt so much. I felt so deeply, so passionately. So what I've learned is, don't hold anything in. If you're not a good communicator, it's okay. It's okay. What is not okay is to bury something. Don't bury. Don't dig a deep hole and then just tuck it down there, because there is going to come a time in your life where it's going to surface, and you don't want to be living your best life and all of a sudden you start crumbling into pieces because you're a hot mess, because all this stuff you buried is coming up, because there's nothing bad there anymore to keep it down. So you're like, all this stuff's coming up. You don't want that. Okay? So what I learned and what I'm using now is feel it, deal with it, and release it. Okay? Felt it, dealt it, released it. Let's practice that. So feeling it. Someone disappoints you. You have, someone that, did something bad to you or to themselves, and you're just so disappointed. You're just feeling it. You're like, gosh, this is horrible. Or, you just went through something really bad. You're going to feel that. And it's okay. Someone hurt your feelings. It's okay. Feel it. Okay? Remember, these feelings of hurt is your body's way of telling you lack something stronger in you. So this is your lesson and your chance to fix that weakness inside of you. I didn't say you were weak. That weakness factored in that moment and that feeling inside of you, because we are all strong. Okay? But it takes a factor of weakness to build up a strength over it. Can we say that that's a fair assumption? I hope so. If I lost you, I'm sorry. You can comment in the bottom. I'll get back to it. And I'll answer as much as I can. Just be respectful. Okay, so feel it. Feel the emotion. Let's use an example. Let's say a loved one, pushed you away for something, and you were like, dang, I'm really getting tired of being pushed away. You're always working late. You're always hurting my feelings, or you're always, hanging out with your friends and you're always talking bad about me. You're hurting my feelings. Or, you never take me out. Whatever it is, they hurt your feelings. Your feelings are hurt. The wrong thing to do is to pretend like you're not hurt. Wrong. You're hurting yourself. Not the other person, yourself. Okay? Feel the feeling. Let it resonate in you. Let it build that fire in you. You're hurt. Let that tear go down. Pain leaving the body. The tear. Let it go down. You harbor the tear, you're harboring the pain. If you harbor the hurt, you're harboring the pain. No. There is no room in our beautiful flesh for pain. Right? What did Rocky tell us? Rocky's trainer. Pain is weakness leaving the body. No pain, no gain. So without feeling that pain, you gotta feel it so that you could deal with it to make you stronger, right? No pain, no gain. Without feeling, you're not gonna gain anything. You're not gonna grow, and you're not gonna be strong. I hope you're following me here. So, feel it. Feel the pain. Feel the hurt. Feel the disappointment. Feel the offense. Feel the abandonment. Feel the distrust. Whatever it is that came across. How dare they? Feel it. Don't act on it towards them negatively. No. This is not about them. This is not about your interaction with them. This is not about blame. This is not about a tit for tat. This is between you and the mirror. Feel the pain. If it fires you up, fire yourself up in front of that mirror. Like, oh, I can't believe they did that to me. I can't believe he made me feel this way. I'm hurting. He hurt my feelings. And you cry, and you tell that mirror how you feel. I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. So hurt. And I can't believe he did that to me. So what can I learn from this so that this doesn't happen again? Whether it's, truly thinking about, what did you do? If you didn't do anything, what did they do? Did you allow them to do something? Did you give them room for something? Did you give them the idea or the misconception that they can do something hurtful towards you? And if you can answer no to all those things, then that's great. The next thing you want to do is think about, did I expect them to treat me better? Yes. So what do you have to do? Zero down your expectations for others. Just because you are a certain way, you cannot expect others to be that way. And that is a hurtful feeling. Deal with it. Dealing. So we are dealing now. So you will deal with this. And you will say to yourself, okay, I no longer expect these things from these people. I no longer will put my trust in these people. I no longer will assume the best from these people. I no longer will think that they will have my best interest in mind. How will they know? How will they know? They're not psychic, right? I will no longer feel like my partner is obligated to not offend me. Like he's obligated to treat me a certain way. No. So now we have dealt with this. We are dealing with it right now. And it's a hard pill to swallow, dealing with something. Oh, I tell you, boy, I don't like that pill. And it takes me a few days because I'm very tough-skinned. Woo! And I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus. So it takes me a few days to deal with something. First day, not so much. The second day, I sleep on it. And I'm like, I start to feel a little bit looser. I start to feel more forgiving. You start to understand someone. Next, after the day or two passes, think about what they grew up like, what their expectations of others are, what they're disappointed on. You never know what someone's going through. You don't know what someone's past is like. No matter how much someone tells you stories, they're not going to tell you every personal detail. You don't know what resonates inside someone. You don't know if someone's careless on purpose or just careless as a flaw. It might not have been intentional. So don't overreact. Deal with that feeling. But you learn from it. Whatever it is that you can take from this, it is a lesson. Always know you never lose. You win. Whether you were treated right or offended. Either way, you're going to win. Because if you were offended, you're going to feel that feeling. You're going to deal with that feeling. Learn from it. And when you're learning, you are winning. Always. So, deal with it. So now that we have dealt with it, what are we going to do? Release it. It does not serve you a purpose. Be gone. Release it. Do not dwell on it. Do not fathom the audacity of someone and continually repeating that torture in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. No. You felt it. You're responsible for your feelings. You dealt with it. You were responsible with how you dealt with it, how you learned from it, how you worked on yourself to not feel this harsh again. So now why do you have to repeatedly abuse yourself? No. This is your part right now. Release it immediately. Release, release, release. Bye-bye. It does not serve you a purpose anymore. Release it. You want to write it in a journal so that in the future you have something to look back on, or you say to yourself, still, I don't know. This is something I need to remember all the time. I don't want to release this because if somebody else does this to me, I want to know the signs. Hey, that's okay. That's called you dealt with it. Right? So now you learn from that mistake. So you sniff those signs and you're going to steer clear from that so that you don't feel it. That doesn't mean that you have to harbor it or remember it and torture yourself of that hurtful feeling. No. You remember what it taught you, not what you felt. Okay? And now you release it. Release it out. If you got to go dip yourself in some sage or a salt bath, or, surround yourself in some sage and cleanse yourself from this, and go for a long walk and run or break a glass or swing a bat, or work out, ride a bike, wrestle with your brother, whatever you gotta do to release it. Release it. Scream. One time I screamed. I'm not gonna lie. I was so boiled. Oh man. But after I dealt with it, I released it and I was like, woo! Never again. That's it. You're gone. And it was gone just like that. Just like that. It's easy. Remember, no one has the power over you but you. So the more you do not release it, the more you're letting